everyone, this is Vaishali Siddhappa. Welcome to my channel Complemental Economics, and today's class it's about socialist economy, merits and demerits of it. So when it comes to socialist economy, in the last video of mine I just told you the socialist economy, which is completely controlled by all the decisions in that economy, it is taken by government, state. Even it is called as command economy and centrally planned economy. So in this video we are going to talk about merits and demerits of socialism. The first point says equality. The equitable distribution of wealth and income, they both are equally distributed in the economy. Not only wealth and the income, at the same time all the opportunities what we have in the economy, that is equally distributed to everybody. So because of that, creating economic and social justice is possible. See, in the capitalist economy, the wealth, income, opportunities, it was completely unequally distributed, which definitely it was not a social justice. Now, in the capitalist economy, for the society's welfare, we are trying to create a equality. Everybody is going to get the equal opportunities in the economy. It is nothing but economic and social justice. And the second point, it talks about rapid and balanced economic development. In the socialist economy, the centrally planning authority what we have, it works so efficiently to use all the resources in the optimum way, best possible way, on the basis of priorities. Whatever the priorities we have, on the basis of that, whatever the necessaries we have, by seeing it equally balanced way, economic development is happening in the rapid development. And the third point says maximum production. In this kind of a society, economy, the better utilization of resources and ensure maximum production. Not only utilization of resources, the maximum production is also possible. At the same time, whatever the waste we have, there is no competition actually between the people, because everything is produced by government only. I just told you in the last video, there is no competition. Every good and services in the economy, it is produced by government only. Because of that, there is no competition. And at the same time, by seeing what they are going to demand and what is the necessary goods should be produced, so only those goods are produced. Because of that, there is no wastage. When there is no wastage and there is no excess production, there is no need of any advertisement, sales promotion. Advertisement is nothing but, to increase the sales, we are going to attempt one of the way. That's a advertisement. When there is no wastage of it and all the goods which we are using, that's all necessaries, so no need for any kind of a advertisement in it. And the next point says, in this kind of economy, unemployment will be completely minimized and there will be no fluctuations. At the same time, stability of the economy, it will be completely maintained. Stability, why you have a stability? Because production and all the decisions, supply and demand, everything is controlled by government only from one hand. So that's because of that reason the economy will be completely stable, whatever the decisions they are taking. So it brings the balanced economic development in the country and it reduces the unemployment. The next one, there is no profit motive. What is the objective here? The objective is welfare. They think about the society welfare, community welfare. So because of that, they never think about the profit. So they never think about the profit, they think about the society. Because of that, the equality what we have in the economy, income, opportunities, jobs, everything will be created equally. Because of there is no class war like rich, poor, there will be no class war, and welfare will be completely created in the economy, society. And the next one, the next point says, in this kind of economy, all the work, it is right to work, it is definitely there. But as I told you before, right to work is available, but there are limited jobs which is offered by the government. Only in that they have an option to pick. Because of that, the standard of level will be less than the capitalist economy. And the next one here, the laborers and the consumers, when we talk about, the laborers are protected and consumers also protected by the exploitation. The laborers are protected by employers and consumers are protected by the monopoly. Monopoly and the employers. Who is going to exploit the laborers? Employers. Who is going to take advantage of a consumers? Monopolist firms. So in this respective, the laborers and consumers, the exploitation what happened in the capitalist economy, that won't be here. So here everybody will be happy, equally distributed, and everybody is equally enjoying all the goods and services in the economy. And the last point says the social security. The social security is nothing but the job security after the retirement, having a pension, every kind of holidays, everything is given in the social security. The citizens, the people who are in the economy, they feel very secure. But in the capitalist economy they were completely insecure, but in this economy everybody is secured because there is no exploitation in the economy. Equally everything is given to everybody, so there is no need to worry about it. And the next heading we have, that is demerits of the economy, socialist economy. So in this one, completely socialist economy dominated by the bureaucracy. Bureaucracy means administration. So because of that, they have the monopoly. They are the one who is controlling everything. Because of that, inefficiency in the economy, it will be increasing. At the same time, every work will be delayed. At the same time, not only inefficiency, work in a delay, with that corruption will be more. Everywhere we think about it's tapism, red tapism and the favoritism. Red tapism means red cut. So everywhere administration, the people who are in the government sector, they are going to rule everything, nothing in the hand of the public. The next one, restricts the freedom of individuals. So the individuals who are there in the economy, they cannot own anything, any materials, any production, they cannot own. Because of that, the state ownership is completely in the hand of government sector. So every economic activity, it is completely controlled by the state, not by any individual. So it restricts the individual. Private property also completely owned by in the private sector. The capitalist sector, everything is owned by the private property. But right now there is no chance for the private property. The right which we always talk about, right, the fundamental right to own any property, that won't be there in the socialist economy. And the next year, there is no incentive for the hard work. If you are working hard, you will get the rewards as a profit, as a good income, but that is not there in the socialism. So in the socialist economy, how much ever you work, if you are working too much, you are putting your hard work, but still there is no reward for it, you are not going to get any profit for that. On the other side, the prices of goods and services not decided by the sellers, not decided by the buyers. There is no price mechanism. I just told you, there is no price mechanism. At the same time, there is no proper calculation of the cost. The cost what we have whenever we produce any of the good, the cost what we are going to bear, for that there is no calculation out of it. In this case, the most economic and scientific allocation of resources, it is completely impossible. In a scientific way, economic way, the allocation of resources what we are going to do in the economy, that is not it is completely impossible. So that's the reason in this kind of economy, again they're going to face a problem of economic allocation. And this one, monopoly, that means single-handedly controlled and manipulated the sector. So here the state, that means government, is having a monopoly. That means everything is controlled by the government sector. So because of this, see here, one you have the capitalism, another you have the socialism. If you compare the capitalism and the socialism, the socialism is more complicated than the capitalism. Capitalism, monopoly controlling is easy. In the socialist sector, the monopoly what we have, that controlling that, it will be very difficult. So because of that, we say that state monopolies are complicated than the capitalism monopolies. And the next point, limited consumer choice. The consumers, they do not have a freedom for the choice. Whatever government is producing, they have to use that. They do not have any option. Whatever they are producing, they have to accept it, because they can't go out of the government rule following. So whatever the for an example, the government is producing ice cream and chocolate. In these two, you can pick whichever you feel like. Out of the box, you cannot go and pick like, I need here juice, so produce me, I'm demanding juice, so produce that. So that we cannot say. So the consumers having very limited choice in it. Every decisions are taken by government, and we have to accept every decision of a government. And when it comes to personal efficiency, if you are very efficient, your production is really good, but still the laborers are not rewarded anything. See, everywhere, especially in the capitalism, if any person is ready to take risk, he is efficient, he is very productive, in that case he is going to get an incentive of more profit or rewards. But unfortunately, in the socialist economic, how much ever hard work they are going to put, how much ever they are efficient, how much ever they are productive, they are not going to get any rewards. So that's called personal efficiency doesn't matter at all in the socialist economy. And the last one here, extreme form of socialism. See, the extreme level of socialism, following that, it is completely impossible for any country. So USSR, one of the form where they completely followed the socialism, but these days Cuba, Vietnam, China, whoever name we are taking, they are following the socialist economy, but the complete form of the socialist they cannot follow. So it's not practical. The complete form of socialism, it is not practical in the real life, real world of this nature now. So I hope you understood the merits and the demerits of socialist economy. Thank you so much. If you really liking my videos, please subscribe and share. Thank you.